Welcome everyone. This is Acid Roots. We're going to talk about Evanescence and their 2003 album Fallen. So right from the title, you know that this has kind of a more depressed or just emotionally tinged type view. I want to say that they're aware of the way that they're feeling. And so with this, you think of Linkin Park. That's one of the ones that came to mind when I thought of this. But the thing is, it ventures a bit further, more so than just angst. And so the way that this record works is I do like the way it's going. I just wish that it would not have burnt out because they had an additional album that came out in 2006, which I am anticipating reviewing, but then they vanished for 5 years. And I kind of felt, were that the case, I wish that this would have been explored further. Because, just two albums doing that. I looked up their style and it seemed like it changed a bit in 2011. This is something that we probably could have used album from them 2008, 2010, that sort of thing. But, like I said, this is like the next door neighbor, or maybe the next door neighbor to that person for Linkin Park. And it's also it's pretty like I don't want to say, I guess the right word to say is seamy. There feels like there's a problem in the music, and you're gonna have to really locate it to know what's going on. But as far as music is concerned, it keeps things energetic. It has a goal, and this is good stuff to listen for. So, seeing as this is a neighbor of Linkin Park, I do feel like it's right at home for metal. Good stuff. Korn, a little bit more destructive. Papa Roach, a little bit more calibrated. And I'm trying to think of who else I've reviewed. Limp Bizkit, a little bit more wild. But this is still pretty much, they're just tight knit. That's the thing about it, is it's crafted really well for an album. There's not too many mistakes. There's 11 songs on here. So this group is from Arkansas, if I didn't say that, and they released a couple demo tapes, or they released some material before they got big in 2003. They've gone through some band changes between albums. I'm not sure of all the details because I just kind of thought about this group maybe a week ago, but I am interested in pursuing this further. So I do know the main singer right now. That's the person that I know. So she can sing. It's definitely good. She kind of reminds me of Avril Lavigne a little bit, but also that this is a good thing. But anyways, can you smoke to this? I think depending upon what you do, there is some good stuff. Everybody's Fool. First three songs on this record, great noisiness, works great as metal. My Immortal is really kind of a scare of a song, and I think Imaginary is another one of those. And maybe I'm thinking of Hello. It's one of the two. It's Hello, Imaginary, that are both similar to My Immortal, but you're gonna like those. I mean, trust me, they're just ambient. And so the production, this is something, because there's 11 songs, the beginning of the record really has the noisiest, the most metal sounding ones. Some of them do kind of cross, as the genre kind of unfolds, you do start to see some traces of makeshift rock. But I do feel like this is the whole theme of this review, is I would have liked to have explored this, almost gothic metal a lot further, because there's just bands that kind of did this sort of style. But the problem with doing that is you can get more of this, but it loses the chart appeal. That's the whole thing, is you want to bring a new style and just roll out the carpet so everyone is enveloped with it. It's good, it's good. I like it, Maybe they're just making music. I don't know. That's kind of the thing, but it's to be copied. That's the thing I think about it is. I'm thinking, a lot of people wanted to copy this, and really hearing this as opposed to hearing some standard rock song where it gets the gnarliest in the chorus. This is just better. This is better. This is real good stuff. So the unheard songs, which are songs that you may not have heard but probably need to. I liked 8 songs out of 11 on this record, so it was really well put together. Now, there were a lot of radio songs released off this. My Immortal was one of them, and I remember hearing that. So it has appeal, but really, I think it could have just used more songs like the radio songs. That's the thing. They actually did make copies of My Immortal, but it just is so compact that, if you've got 4 radio songs and, 3 similar songs to one of the singles, it's like, well, there's not a lot of space for anything else. So the only songs I didn't like were My Last Breath, Whisper, and Haunted. But Going Under, Bring Me to Life, Everybody's Fool, those are the metal sounding ones. I like those a lot. Kept Things Strong, My Immortal, Imaginary, Hello, those were really smooth. Like I said, the ambience in that really works. And then Tourniquet, forgot how to say it. That one was kind of another one that I liked. I think you'll enjoy those. So the score, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. Like, this is getting a 9 just because of how well put together it is. Really, just maybe 1 or 2 more metal songs would have helped. But, still, this is good. The ambient type songs were really surprising. One other thing. The future, it's been a while since they've dropped anything, and it may not actually happen again. The social score, I'm thinking it's going to get a 9 out of 10 just because, and the social score is how well it works around other people. So if you have something but no one else that you hang out with likes it, that's why I give a social score. So I think that would get a 9 just because there's several songs that you have probably heard throughout the years, and also the metal always works, and then there's some surprising things on there. So can it be topped? I think the answer is it's probably not, but this is like a little burst of, like a big fist, it just is compact, short and sweet, but packs a wall up. So give this album straight 9s. You need to take a look at this.